Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies. This is the finale of our Aston Martin DB5, so stick around. We're going to have a music montage at the end. Have a lot of fun. Okay, I'll tell you what, this was a fun kit to build. I will do it again. I'm going to get another one of these down the road sometime, and I'm going to do it up huge. But honestly, there's not a whole lot of huge you can do with this thing, because it's got so much detail just built right in, and there's no engine. It's a curbside. So you saw the interior in the last update. It really awesome, and it was super easy to do. They had it set up. I don't know if you remember John Bond. He's James Bond's not quite so suave cousin. He stopped over to drive it home, but before he takes it, I want to show everybody. It's supposed to be for 10 and up, and I think with some help, there's no problem. This could be done 10 and up. You can see, like I said before, the mold lines in the ejection port on the top is the only big bummer of the whole kit. Without that, I think you could quick shine this whole dang thing as is and get away with it. But with that on there, here, let's pop that out of there. With that on there, you can't. It's just, you know, that is in the plastic. It's molded all the way through. This would need to be painted. But for 10 and up and not painting it, I didn't quick shine it. I didn't do anything except for I did with the pencil, I did the panel lines all over the place. And I like this because if you mess up a little bit and get it on there, it'll wipe right off. So if you're teaching the kids, you know, do panel liner, and you don't want to make a huge mess, because panel liner on paint goes everywhere. I've never had it to where it's not like, well, this one spot right here would have been awesome without it. But with this, if you make a little mistake, wipe it off and go to town. And it does a good job. It really does. It's not that super dark. I'm not into the real black panel lines on the doors and things like that, because you don't really see it. So that's just me. If you like to do, you know, black panel liners or green panel line, it's up to you. Everybody builds different, and that's just the way I build. But I think for having somebody just starting out, a pencil for the panel lines would really make things a lot easier for them. The other thing is, this piece is so dang flush that, oops, sorry about that. I gotta use the tweezers and my visor to get it to pull up. And once it pulls up, it locks in there nice. It's got the little bullets on the back where it got hit, but you can see right here that that's in the mold. It's on both sides. But that's okay with this, because this is just plate steel, you know, bulletproof steel, obviously. And this piece here, most of the other pieces except for the little spinnies, these I used the stickers, because I just think the stickers gave a little bit better look, and they're more durable. So I used the stickers on here, and I like the white one on there. It gives it a little better contrast. And I used the sticker on this, and the reason why I used the sticker on this is because in between the bullet pad and the body, there's two pads on the front and back, to like friction pads, so this thing will guide down and it stays in place. And I think without painting this and quick shining it to seal the decal in place here, first time you push that down there, that decal would flip right off. There's nothing to seal it. So the sticker's not going anywhere, and it works really good. It goes down there, and I'll tell you what, that son of a gun goes in there flush. It really does. The only thing, again, is that where that ejection mark is, you get a stripe right in the center of it. Kind of a giveaway. But, again, taking it as a snap-tight kit and a 10-year-old's building this thing, I'm okay with that. I can deal with that. The pushers, the ones in the front, come out no problem. This one's actually pretty darn loose. The ones in the back, I'm not even going to try to pull back out again because I know I'm going to rip the bumper off. They went in there and they didn't seem as tight yesterday, but today they're pretty dang tight. But they do, let's try it. This one with the exhaust right there, I can't even get my finger around it. And that one, see, it'll pull out, but it's snug in there. And it's keyed so that it won't turn, which is nice. But I'm not going to have those sticking out anyhow because I know I'll end up breaking them off. I did put the front passenger spinner on there because eventually I am going to do the white convertible 65 Mustang, and I want that spinner because I'm going to tear up the side of the 65, do an aluminum foil pad on it, and then tear that up and peel it out and everything, because he tore the snot out of that, and there was only one of them, so all the other three I left in. And I really like it. The wheels look awesome. I did glue the wheels in place because I don't want this thing rolling off my shelf. I've had that happen before, and it's a real bummer when you walk down and you see pieces all over the place, and the carpet monster gets 3 of them and you get 4 back, and that's about it. But very cool. The mirrors, I did cheat on them too, and I would teach the kids how to do it because you have to. These mirrors on the front, right on the front, is where they're attached to the sprue. So you cut them off, you sand them smooth and everything, and then I Molotov penned them. And they're never going to get touched once they're on. So I actually put them in place, turned them this way, did the Molotov pen, turned them back, and hopefully I will never touch those again. The windshield wipers, didn't say anything about them in the directions other than just putting them in place. But down in the front where the wiper blade is, I scraped the chrome off of them to show they were black underneath, or dark gray. So I scraped the chrome off of it to give it that little wiper blade look. And that just took 2 seconds, and it was just something I wanted to do. But this kit fell together. There's time in it, don't get me wrong. For a 10-year-old, this is going to tax some patience. It really is. But in the end, this is a pretty dang cool kit. Wheels do turn. The tread looks great. I didn't dirty the tread up on this just because I didn't want to. I want to have this pretty much like it's going to the movie set. And I guarantee you this came off the boat. It went to the movie set. They drove it. They put it back on the boat, and they took it back to England for the next Bond movie. This one's Goldfinger. And then I think the next time you see the Aston Martin, it was in Thunderball. Could be very wrong. But memory, I think it was Thunderball was the next time you saw it. The underside, the exhaust is awesome. Look at the detail in this. Guys, this is a snap-tight kit with this much detail, and fit was awesome. It pretty much, you had to push it to get it in there, but it's not going to fall out either. So it went in, I came back, I did hit these with the panel liner, just coming down, but I didn't rust it out. Again, brand spanking new Aston Martin. I wanted to keep it clean. Now when I do build the next one, I'll dirty this up, you know, I'll dry brush it and everything. We'll paint the sides to silver and do everything to it that we can. But again, there's not a whole lot that you can do to this kit because it's already there for you. The interior, the only thing I would do different with the interior is I would paint the seats. I would paint them this same light gray, but that little mold mark on the seat that they could have molded differently to make that to where it doesn't stick straight on the top needs to go away. The carpet looks great in the back with that German gray that I used, and really everything looks great. But I can say great only so many times. If you're thinking about having the kids jump into a snap-tight kit, they've already done a couple of the easier ones, and they're ready to move up to something. This, I think, holds its own with the Bandai kits. It really does. As for detail and as for fit, it's right there with them. The back end, the orange, the red, and the clear. I think I said that 15 times in the last video, but that was one that really bugged me. But anyhow, this is the Aston Martin DB5 from Revell, James Bond version. Fun kit. I will let you go. Thank you for the subscribes and everything. I am so close to 5,000. It's not even funny right now, and maybe by the time this gets posted, I'll be there. But thank everybody for everything. That's all I can say. Really, thank you for everything, because without you, I'd just be talking to my model kit. And sometimes I do that too. But anyhow, let's get to the music video. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great day and a better tomorrow.